One of the main draws of St. Louis, I think, is the cost of living, because your PhD stipend is going to be very similar whichever school you go to. But the cost of living is so low here that you can invest more in hobbies. You can invest maybe more in your future, which is a problem that a lot of grad students have. Right now, I'm in University City. Actually, my wife and I bought a house there, and we have a dog, and that's been taking up a lot of my time recently.
It was also a really good opportunity to pick up because of the higher stipend that we get as PhD students and the much lower cost of living compared to a lot of other cities. And it's great that even though it is a lower cost of living, there's still so much to do. And so that cost of living really goes far. You can do a lot of free activities within St. Louis, and then additionally just having that difference in pay and lower cost of living has made my life a little bit easier in that regard.
The cost of living in St. Louis is very affordable, especially as a grad student, and coming from the West Coast and the East Coast is very nice to see that.
I live off campus, and actually the housing that I've been living is extremely affordable, and compared to the different cities or different friends that I have doing a PhD in different universities, it is extremely affordable.
Living abroad is kind of challenging for an international student, but after a few months, I got used to just living in St. Louis. Is an amazing city. I would say the living cost is a big factor for the students, and St. Louis is pretty affordable, and I can live in a spacious apartment within a very low cost. And there's a beautiful forest park just nearby our campus. I really enjoy walking with my dog in the forest park.
The cost of living is very low, so your PhD student stipend goes way farther than it would in other places. And there just is so much to explore, and I feel like I have been trying to explore every corner of the city, and I'm probably not going to be able to do it all in the amount of time that I have. So
one of the other benefit of living and doing PhD in St. Louis from WashU is that the ratio of stipend and the cost of living is probably one of the highest, at least as far as I know from my peers. So it is one of the highest. It gives you opportunity to not only work peacefully, but also to live in the city as the way you want to live.